second best is all I know. 'Cause when I'm with him, I am thinking of you, thinking of you, what you would do if you were the one who was spending the night. Oh, I wish that I was looking into your So I'm adding another new artist here at Totally Guitars. It was about time that I got to Katy Perry, highly successful American singer-songwriter, and this is Thinking of You. This was released in 2009, the single that appears on her album, their second, One of the Boys. Yes, it wasn't necessarily one of her biggest hits. I might get to a few of those though, but it's definitely a fan's favorite. And what I love about it is really the guitar playing. She very often plays it acoustically or with a band, don't get me wrong, but definitely how she plays it on the guitar is really, really nice. In the key of E, and what I love about it is, off the key actually, is that with every chord you actually leave the two top strings open, a B and an E. In the key of E, or on an E major scale, that would be the fifth and the fifth in the chord, fifth in the scale, I mean, and of course the root. And they actually fit in every other chord you play, even chords out of the key, except for A minor. At one point there's an A minor. However, so what you got here, let me run you through it quickly already, is basically a power chord shape. So this is E, here on the 7th and 9th frets. So I'm fretting here with my index, the 7th fret, 5th string there, and then, so that's the root in the chord, and then I have the 5th in the chord here on the 9th fret, the 4th string, and my little finger on the same fret, but on the 3rd string. Again, keep the two top strings open, play of course the bottom there, and you get a big E chord. There's no 3rd in the chord, so you could call this an E5. From there, to play through the intro, the verses, the interludes, outro, all you need to do is move around the bass note. You keep those two fingers in there. It does give the chords longer names because of it. So if you move your index now to the bottom string, so the B, kill the 5th string, by the way, you would end up having a B sus4, yes. Then from there, with your middle finger, a whole step up to C sharp. Now you have a C sharp minor 7, by the way. Yes, so now you have all 3 fingers in the same frets. Fret the 9th. From there, you move to A, so this was chord 1, to 5, to 6, to 4, and then you play the 5th string open. That's of course an A, and you end up with an A sus2. Yes? Now, she also plays some of those chords down there, well, all those chords, a B here on the 2nd and 4th frets, again a power chord shape. From there move up to a C sharp minor, also with a dominant 7, same chord shape, and then down here in A sus2. I prefer to play it down here with my middle finger and ring finger because she does in the pre-chorus catches this high note, the 6 in a chord, in an A chord. Not necessarily always, don't get me wrong, you know, I've watched lots of her performances, there are always little differences here, there, and, you know, also arrangement-wise, you need to figure out how you want to do it. Like the intro, play it once, play it twice, start singing immediately, and so on. However, she catches this particular note in there, well, you've already seen it earlier in this preview. And then when the chorus comes in, now you play E major down here. You have an F sharp minor, chord 2. All 3 fingers in the same fret, like the C sharp minor 7 actually, but now you're on the 2nd frets. You can play all the strings, even the 5th one, and then you would have like an F sharp minor 7 at 11. That's what I mean, long names for those, some of those chords. Yes, A sus2, B sus4, back to E, or well, whatever. And then what else is in there? Oh yes, in the bridge starts out with a C sharp minor 7, moves to an F sharp major. also with a dominant 7 and with an added 11 there. Beautiful chords in my opinion though. However, so we break down of course the progression more thoroughly in this lesson, but now you pretty much already have all those chords. One more thing. There, that actually happens right before, this is the end of the pre-chorus, heading into the chorus. The power chord shape, here on the 12th fret, an A, half set down, you would have a G sharp, and then all the way down to A minor. Like I said, this is definitely a chord out of the key. Same thing for F sharp major, by the way. From there, the strumming is pretty important as well. This is what she definitely does in the intro. She picks the bass note, so that's your first downstroke, 1, and there you have this roll. Later in the song, she might, just strum it, but very often she uses the and of beat 1 in order to drag her pick across the strings. 1 and 2, E and a, 3, E and a, 4, E and a. That's how she does it. So down, roll, up, down, up, down, up, down, bass, roll, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 1 and 2, E and a, 3, E and a, 4, E and a. So basically missing the downstrokes on beats 2, 3, and 4. This is a pattern. I'm not a fan of patterns, as if there is no room for anything else. There is, and she absolutely uses it. Later in the song she might just strum a little bit more there, but this is somewhat the main feel and definitely how she would play the intro. Okay, so we of course break this down some more as well, go through the progression. There are a couple of time signature changes in there and just little things which are also happening. So if you would like to learn this one, Thinking of You by Katy Perry, and hear about all those details, then check it out at totallyguitars.com.